Video captures Las Vegas police brutalizing black man despite knowing he was innocent. On the evening of November 11, 2023, Tim McCoy, his sister Alyssa King, and her partner Kenneth Kennedy parked their silver Hyundai Sonata at the Fremont Street Experience in Las Vegas, intending to enjoy dinner and explore the area. As they exited the elevator, several city marshals confronted them aggressively. McCoy recounted, "They approached me, very hostile, finger in my face, asking what I was doing there. The marshals were searching for the driver of a black Dodge Durango accused of making a finger gun gesture toward Officer Jorge Coloca earlier that evening." Despite having no connection to the incident and driving a completely different vehicle, McCoy and his companions quickly found themselves at the center of an escalating confrontation. The office's decision to target McCoy appeared to be based on little more than assumption, and soon the situation turned violent. McCoy, a black man, was tackled to the ground, pinned down, and brutalized in front of his family. He later described the painful ordeal of having several of his locks pulled out during the takedown. His sister, Alyssa King, captured the incident on her phone, and the video quickly spread online, showing the stark contrast between the group's innocence and the aggressive force used against them. King said she was left in shocked disbelief, watching her brother treated like a criminal despite doing nothing wrong. Kenneth Kennedy, who attempted to speak up in defense of McCoy, was also arrested. Both men were booked on charges that prosecutors eventually dismissed after reviewing the evidence. The dismissal only further fueled outrage, as it became clear the arrests never should have happened in the first place. The family's attorney condemned the marshals' actions, calling them a clear example of excessive force and misconduct. This was not a simple mistake, the attorney argued, but an unnecessary escalation that reflects systemic issues within law enforcement. The fact that charges were dismissed underscores that there was never legitimate cause for the arrests. Instead, McCoy and Kennedy were left traumatized, their dignity stripped in a very public way. Civil rights advocates point to the case as another reminder of the disproportionate risks Black Americans face when encountering police. Despite the marshals' claim that they were acting in response to a potential threat, critics argue that the officers ignored obvious details, such as the make and color of the suspect's car, and instead allowed bias and aggression to dictate their actions. McCoy has since spoken out, emphasizing that he and his family simply wanted to enjoy a night out together, only to have their lives disrupted by officers unwilling to admit they had the wrong people. The incident has left lasting emotional scars, with the family now determined to pursue justice through the courts. The lawsuit, they say, is not only about holding the marshals accountable but also about forcing change in how law enforcement approaches situations where quick assumptions can lead to violence. Supporters note that without King's video recording, the case might never have gained traction, underscoring the importance of community vigilance in holding authorities accountable. For McCoy and his loved ones, the night at Fremont Street will be remembered not for leisure or family time, but for humiliation and brutality. Their story is now part of a broader national conversation about police violence, racial profiling, and the urgent need for reform. As the case moves forward, many will be watching to see whether the courts deliver accountability.